At the risk of sounding cliched, it's an extremely cold day. It is really, really chilly, but a bright sunny day at Romford, outside Romford Station. I've previously done London's least used bus, the 389 and the 399, but there's one even better than that, which we're going to do today, and that is London's least served bus route. We're going to ride the 347.
Yes, London's least frequent bus starts at 9 AM in the morning at Ockendon Station, where it heads via Upminster to Romford before making a return journey back to Ockendon. And there really are just 4 round journeys a day, meaning that Monday to Saturday this bus runs just 24 times in the entire week. Note though that there is also the nearby 370 bus which goes from Romford, which runs all the way to Lakeside but takes a slightly different route, meaning that there are 2 sections that are unique to the 347.
Buses are pulling in by the busy bus stop Z, and because it's a bus video, I thought I'd ask Roger to come along. Morning. What have you found?
A timetable, and on TfL bus stops they don't present what we call traditional timetable presentations on their bus stops. They show about every so many minutes from the stop. 347 uniquely has each journey shown: 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock.
Because there's only 4 journeys a day.
Indeed.
And which one are we getting?
The 12 o'clock,
12
midday.
o'clock.
Yep, 1200 hours.
Okay, this is it. The 347 is pulling in. This is very exciting. Will anybody else get on board? We're getting on. Morning. Hey, how you doing? Did anybody else get on, Roger?
Just us.
I think this is it.
Just the 2 of us.
What if it was just the 2 of us all the way to Ockendon?
No, we'll pick up some round by the shopping area, I'm sure.
Roger, what's this?
This is a country bus map, because where we're going, Ockendon, wasn't in red bus territory at all. In fact, the clues in this bus number itself, 347, in the old days, wasn't a red bus, it would have been a green bus.
So you've got your old Green Line bus map?
This is from 1968.
Right, so aside from ourselves, 2 other people got on, and they've stayed on, and then someone else got on, but they've just got off. So total number of passengers so far has been 5 for the entire trip. But we're not at Gallows Corner yet. That's coming up right about now. So we lost those other 2, so it's just back to me and Roger again. We've called in at the Tesco at Gallows Corner, where I thought we might pick up some people, maybe because there's a 2-hour gap in service, maybe someone's arrived on the 347, done their shopping and they're going back, but we picked up no one. So at the moment there's just 2 passengers, me and Roger, as we head into the extremities of London. We'll drop to a graphic and a map here, because people like to often talk about how Ockendon, where we're heading, is the only bit of London that's outside the M25.
You'll often hear it said that North Ockendon is the only place in Greater London that's outside the M25, but there's actually a slither of land out west by the junction with the M4 that is London, and also along the top section of the motorway by Waltham Cross, where London also goes outside. But yes, North Ockendon here is the only inhabited part of London that is outside of London's Orbital motorway.
Hang on, at Harold Wood. Oh, they're asking if we're going to Tesco. No, we've just come from Tesco. Oh, no, 1, hang on. That's 1, 2, 1.
Well, we're going between Harold Wood Station and going now towards Upminster Station, and this is a unique part of the route in that it's only a 347 on this bit of route. There's no other bus routes to serve it.
It's 12, 26. Finally approaching our next bus stop, River Drive. It feels like we've done maybe almost a mile there without any bus stop. People often talk about the shortest distance between 2 bus stops. I wonder what the longest distance between bus stops is on the TfL network. I'm sure somebody is already typing it into the comments. And are we approaching Upminster? Surely we must pick up some people in Upminster. We pulled in at bus stop C at Upminster Station, 1 minute ahead of time to 346 behind us there. The only other passenger that got on has not got off. Maybe they're going all the way to Ockendon and nobody else got on. So currently just the 3 of us on the bus and only 6 in total. And now we definitely head out into the wilds of outer Greater London.
We've just pulled round the corner from Upminster Station and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 No, three boarding, and we've lost our lady who was already on.
That's 9 in total now.
We've got 9 in total, 3 new passengers. We're just about to drop off the map, Geoff.
We're dropping off the map.
Dropping off the map.
Like the edge of the world.
And there's just me and you again.
We're just going under the M25 now. I don't think. How far away are we from Ockendon? Will anybody get on before we get to Ockendon?
No one's going to get on now.
So this is it. Is it because it's a cold day? No one's come out shopping because it's a cold January day. So we're on a unique stretch, but you're saying the 370 is about to kick in.
It's about to come in, yeah. 370 down this road just here. 370 comes through here
So
and
that
then
was
goes
the last
down.
unique bit, and we're now back on the
Shared route. 370 goes through South Ockendon down to Lakeside, whereas we turn off into Ockendon Station.
Were there any bus stops on that last bit?
No.
No. We're here. We're pulling into Ockendon Station now, bang on time at 12:45, 12:46. No other passengers. Just us. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Woo!
But we've got to Ockendon Station and they're doing a driver changeover, so the relieving drivers come out from the Arriva's Grays garage in this car, and the driver going off for his meal break will go take the car back to the garage.
Okay, I'd hoped by this point we'd have met some other passenger. Roger, we were going to get maybe the train or the 370, but you know what I'm going to suggest, don't you?
What are you going to suggest, Geoff?
Well, let's just get the 347 back to Romford.
We might overdose on 347.
It might be too much 347. I think we should just ride it back.
They may wonder why passenger numbers have boomed
Yeah.
the 347.
Yeah, so we're going to spend 14 minutes in Ockendon, and then do you want to go back to Romford and we'll get a cup of tea and we'll wrap up in Romford. It's chilly. All right, let's go back to Romford. So as the train leaves at 12:55, we're going to go back on the third bus of the day, which is the 1 o'clock. There's only one more after this afternoon at 3 o'clock. We're on the return. We're heading back. There is one other passenger down there who came to get the train. The 12:55 missed it. In a panic, was like, "What shall I do?" The driver explained that this very rare bus does indeed go to Upminster and Romford, so he's joined the bus. And we'll just see if anybody else gets on in the next 45 minutes as we go back to Romford.
Now at this point on the journey back, Roger and I discussed at length how there is currently a consultation of the 347 and how it might be merged one day into an extended route 497 instead, which is another nearby bus. Then, by sheer coincidence, the day after we made this video, the consultation results were published, announcing that that nearby route 497 will be replaced in its entirety by another route, the 346, and that a decision has yet to be reached on the future of the 347, and will continue to operate as it is whilst remaining under review. So if riding obscure buses is the sort of thing that appeals to you, best go and tick this one off soon, just in case it no longer exists in the future.
We're back in Romford, just pulling away from Mercury Gardens. Romford Station is next. Roger told me something about PBRs. We'll go and ask him what that is in a second. So how did you end up getting the 347?
Because it just came along as I was waiting at the bus stop. And I'd never seen it.
You've never seen a 347 before?
No. No.
Thank you. See you both. Bye. Thank you. Bye. Really quickly, what was PVR, peak vehicle?
Peak vehicle requirement.
What's that?
How many buses are required to run the service?
And how many are required for this?
For the 347, it's just the
it's
one.
It's going to be one, isn't it? Yeah.
Even though the route doesn't start till 9 o'clock, and most bus companies would use a bus before 9 o'clock on, say, a school journey or something. And whether this one does, I don't know. I doubt it, as it's a single day.
Roger's just doing his hair. There he is. Come on in.
Edit that bit out.
No, we're leaving that bit in. Adjust camera. 347. You've done it before.
Yeah.
It's what?
It's a lovely route, isn't it? It sort of epitomises the border of London, the boundary territory between London and Essex.
I like the fact that if you didn't know, if you get a 3-something bus in London, you know it's probably going to be a little piddly, little tiny bus, right? Rather than a 1-something or 2-something.
No.
Don't you think? A lot of the 3-somethings are all single deckers. Is that a sweeping statement that's going to be met with?
I think you're going to have a lot. I think you're going to have a lot of comments about that.
Pretend I didn't say that. But in the meantime, if you want to ride London's least served route, is that right?
Least frequent
route. That is the title of the video. Just 24 buses a week, 4 a day, 6 days a week. Come to Romford. Come in the summer when it's not chilly. Ride the 347. Roger, thank you. Say bye and all that usual stuff.
Bye, usual stuff.
Usual stuff. See you again. Cheers. Bye.